Jackson State after Deion. Less revenue, more subsidies. When Deion Sanders left Jackson State for Colorado at the end of the 2022-23 football season, JSU athletic director Ashley Robinson said the coach had elevated the football program to unprecedented heights. In the year after Sanders' departure, the school leaned on subsidies to stay at those heights, despite a notable drop in revenue. In fiscal 2023, Sanders' last season with the Tigers, the Jackson State Athletic Department reported $5.2 million in student fees and direct institutional support, according to revenue and expense disclosures submitted annually to the NCAA. Those subsidies jumped to $8.5 million in fiscal 2024. The increase offset a drop in revenue, much of which was likely related to the departure of Sanders, whose celebrity status and headline recruits made Jackson State a rare FCS football program to draw national attention. In the Tigers' first year without Sanders, football ticket revenue fell from $3.2 million to $2 million. Department revenue from programs, parking, and concessions fell from $415,000 to $128,000. Despite that hit and what were arguably predictable revenue declines, the JSU football spending rose by 5% in the first fiscal year following Sanders' departure, from $14.1 million to $14.8 million. The added costs were largely spread across the balance sheet, although Sanders' replacement, T.C. Taylor, was initially paid less than his predecessor. The university's interim director of communications did not respond to a request for comment, and, through an athletics spokesperson, Robinson declined to participate in an interview, citing a busy schedule. Between the 2022-23 and 2023-24 academic years, Jackson State's tuition and mandatory fees for in-state students saw only a modest increase. However, the standard per-semester fee for non-resident students doubled, rising from $500 to $1,000. Jackson State does not provide a detailed breakdown of student fees related to athletics, making it unclear whether the additional funds subsidizing the school's sports program come from increased fees, a reallocation of existing revenues, or a combination of both. Sanders arrived in Mississippi's capital in September 2020 with a declaration, "God called me to Jackson State," and almost immediately boosted the team's national profile and its on-field success. The former NFL and MLB star spent 3 seasons with the Tigers, his first college coaching gig, winning 27 games, back-to-back SWAC titles, and back-to-back Conference Coach of the Year honors. During Sanders' tenure, the school agreed to pay $800,000 to settle a breach of contract lawsuit filed by the producer of the Southern Heritage Classic, after JSU decided to opt out of the final 2 years of a 5-year commitment to play in the annual football game. According to the Jackson Clarion Ledger, the school settled the litigation in October 2022. 2 months later, when Sanders announced his departure, Robinson said his influence on the team and the school cannot be understated. Jackson State didn't only lose its coach, however. When Sanders left, dozens of Tigers players transferred in his wake. 11 of them, including wide receiver cornerback Travis Hunter and quarterback Shedeur Sanders, both expected to be top picks in this month's NFL draft, followed Sanders to Colorado. The team went 7-4 in Taylor's first year, when the athletic department's subsidies were doubled. This past season, the Tigers finished with an 11-2 record, capturing the conference title and securing a victory over South Carolina State in the inaugural Celebration Bowl. Taylor was honored as Conference Coach of the Year and signed a contract extension in November, though the terms were not disclosed. Looking ahead, Jackson State is scheduled to face Grambling State on October 25th in the first ever Las Vegas HBCU Classic, set to take place at Allegiant Stadium.